Yes, rain time indeed. Lifeblood, would you please cooperate? Thank you. There. Alright, let's continue. I think we have some. Whoops, wrong button. Also wrong. Okay, I think we had some more Gumshoe Gap. Gap with Yaku. Get some with Yako and with Vivia.
I'm back! Huh? What happened?
Oh, Yuma. I'm done for.
Seriously, what happened?
Well, Yasuhiko and Halara got into a fight while gambling. You know how stubborn those two are. I tried to calm them down, but things got out of hand. I didn't know what to do. But then Fubuki showed up.
Uh-oh.
And she started shouting for them to quit fighting. She jumped right in. And things just descended into chaos.
I think I get the picture.
In the end, those two made up just so they wouldn't have to deal with the situation. They'll never listen to a thing I say. I'm not sure I can lead these monsters. Maybe I'm not cut out to be boss here.
That's not true. You're doing great, Chief.
Me? Great? What have I done that's great?
What? Well...
Yeah? What? Something that Chief is good at. Anyway, you're great.
Anyway, you're great!
What do you mean?
I don't have the right words, but I think you're great in your own way, Chief.
Sounds a bit forced. Still, thanks. All I needed was a good laugh to feel better about everything. Well then, I'll continue being the boss for now.
Looks like he finally cheered up.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that reminds me. There's something I want to ask you.
What's up?
It's about my memories. At this rate, I worry I won't remember anything. So I was hoping we could make, like, a mission plan, or at least a list of things I could try, to jog my memory.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but handling stuff like that is way out of my league.
Huh?
Never mind that. Feeling down got me hungry. Hey, did you buy a meat bun for me? I hope you didn't forget the mustard.
I know he's not a bad person, but still... Maybe he really isn't fit to be in charge.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
Alright, Vivia. Well, let's keep Vivian's club mansion. Finished.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
Wait!
Alright, anything else in a mansion? Oh,
Huh?
Blech.
that was interesting. I can't travel right now.
Say,
Fiona's not around anymore. There are a bunch just hanging around. Let's snatch one himself. I'm a detective, not a thief.
The next one is the art gallery in Gima district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Right. The chief's in danger after all.
Alright. To the station. What's up, dude?
Oh!
Completely navy blue suit. Could this be the merchant girl's father? The man with him with clients too? That he is. He even looks
No.
evil. Can't tell just from appearances. Anyway, let's try talking with him. Excuse me? Who are you? If you don't mind, we're in the middle of an important conversation. I have a letter for you from your daughter. What did you say? You know my daughter's whereabouts?
Well?
Yes, but would you please read the letter first? You're not actually listening to this guy, are you, sir? I'll see for myself. This is without a doubt her handwriting. There must be some kind of mistake. I would never mistake my daughter's handwriting. I'm afraid that if what's written here is true, the marriage cannot be allowed to continue. almost got away with it too.
Huh?
It's not even trying to hide it. Sounds like some second-rate cartoon villain. No point in playing pretend anymore. Scamps over the moment they start to doubt you. Later, chumps.
Whoa!
Hey, wait. There's no need to follow him. Thank you for delivering this letter.
No.
Ah, it was nothing. I tried talking to my daughter. Allow me to properly thank you another day.
Yes.
Sure.
For now.
Let's go report it to the client. I'm kinda tired.
And that's what happened.
Don't think you'll have to worry about an arranged marriage anymore. Really? Can my father actually believe me? I think I'll go home now. Thank you so much for everything. Hope it goes well.
Well,
We did our part. Who cares what happens next?
No.
We're involved now, so I'd like for her to be happy.
huh?
Oh, I get it. It must be the way of the sin. Why do you keep calling me Dad? Here, look at that. Once again, Twitch, please don't ban me. I am only reading the text the game gives me. Our gallery's been closed ever since the incident.
Hmm?
I wonder why it's not closed. Well, who cares?
So this is the art gallery. It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters to me.
All time to kick the door open.
Wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Too late.
Did you say something?
That's our Hellora.
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Wait, please!
Art Gallery, the premier art museum in Kanawha, located in Gima district. Space in front of the art gallery is decorated with a giant dinosaur fossil replica.
Oh!
Seems like this door is locked.
Well,
There are priceless works of art all over the place. Of course the doors can't be locked.
What is it?
Where do you think you're going? Crime scene is this way.
Sorry.
Alright, sorry. Jeez, you really don't let me do anything.
Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
No,
We're going
no
in.
shit, Yuma. Yo,
We're like a couple of thugs or
Michito,
something.
Alexito, what's up? How's it going?
Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshiper. He said he was trailing the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the victim's corpse. The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
Ooh, another locked room mystery! That's more total!
Thank you, Shinigami.
But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died. Let's start investigating.
Yes.
Investigation. Where do we start? Corpse is original.
I'll find out for you!
Examine around a small window. Small window.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window jets out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
Currently, it opens outwards slightly, but there are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here. Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming.
Painting of a young man.
This is...
Is the Drift making this painting of a young man?
I'm...
Oh, I noticed. One of those edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no reason. It's not really the impression I got. We know jets out and it's used as a vent. It doesn't seem big enough for someone to move through.
By the way, Halara,
I will not accept any requests to reduce your fee.
that's not what I was going to ask. About your post-cognition. What were you able to see before you specialized it as your forte for investigating crime scenes?
What is the point of this question?
Well, I was wondering if you could use your ability to look at my past.
You want to see your lost memories like that? That's against the rules. No fair!
The fact of the matter is, even if I could see your past, the information would not be of any use to you.
Huh? Why is that?
Psychometry doesn't allow me to pick and choose what to perceive. Rather, I can only see fragments flash by. I cannot consciously access desired information. It's why I trained at the WDO to develop it into a forte specialized for investigations.
Any piece of information would be valuable to me. If I can get even a little piece of my memory.
If you insist, I'll consider it once this investigation is done. How about 100,000 Yen per use?
Let's discuss it later. That sounded cheap to me somehow. My sense of money is getting all messed up.
Well done, Halara!
This is the last locked room mystery to investigate. There's not much time left. This is the last locked room mystery. This is the last locked room
didn't even
mystery
want to
to
talk.
investigate.
to you. I've wanted to look at this shelf. Stacked boxes.
Hmm?
Cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, the boxes were brought in after the incident.
It appears.
Looks like there's artwork inside. Must be storing the items no longer in exhibit. Don't think these are related to the investigation.
This is...
It's a portrait painting with nails driven into it. The picture really conveys its time period. Maybe the person depicted is an important figure from years ago.
What?
Huh? There's nothing dignified about this guy. Just looks like a regular officer.
You know...
Cardboard boxes are stacked up.
Yeah.
They have dust on the box. Doesn't look like the culprit tried to kill him. Meaning they've got nothing to do with the case.
Maybe.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
Art gallery storage. Door key. 2 keys can open the door to the art gallery storage room. At the time the body was discovered, one of them was inside the room. Sample condition.
I see.
If you worked at the art gallery, you'd have been able to enter the cracks. Built paint.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder, or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Right.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet.
I didn't look at this spilled paint in the thread.
Oh!
Spilled paint has stained the floor. We can find out when the spill occurred. We'll know if it's related to our investigation. I did not wanna examine around the straightened paint. Painting of someone screaming.
This is...
Painting of a man screaming with his hands clutching his face. something unnerving about this painting. Almost feel as if it's going to swallow me whole.
That's...
Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, did you find anything? No, nothing suspicious. It doesn't look like it's related to the case. Blank canvas. Canvas placed here is completely blank. Wonder why it's blank. Why is it so messily placed and peacefully framed?
well,
Doesn't look like an exhibition piece. Maybe it was used for some other word. Let's see. The thing seems out of place. I don't think this will help with the case.
Yeah,
Blank canvas and wooden frame has been placed on a trolley. Nothing seems to have changed between then and now. At least that's how it looks to me. Appears that changed to me as well. I think there's probably no evidence to be found here. I got what? Salmon,
That place
the
is
shelf with the best.
suspicious.
Sculpture covered with cloth.
oh!
Sculpture with a sheet placed over to keep dust off.
it appears.
Doesn't look like it's been moved for a long time. Yeah, you can tell from the dust that's gathered on the sheet too. Other words, it's completely irrelevant. Stacked baskets. There are baskets on top of the shelf. I'm not tall enough to see inside them though. I'll take a look for you. This is... What is it? We accomplished nothing. So you found nothing. Alright, post-ignition. Oh, hello. Nail-pierced paint.
There's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so
Alright,
far
well,
have
then back
all
to
been
it.
abnormal. But this one's just sick and twisted.
Art gallery storage. Nail and painting. A nail is driven into the portrait. Perhaps the place of a doll. Sculpture covered with cloth.
Oh!
The sculpture with a sheet over it. Position was the same before and after using post-ignition.
I see.
The overall shape of the sheet has also changed. You can assume nobody's moved. The sculpture isn't related to the case. Stacked baskets.
Oh!
The baskets on top of the shelf.
But
There's nothing but dust inside. Guess it hasn't been used for a while. Basically, it's unrelated to the case. Alright, we get this small window, meaning it's time for the corpse. Marks on corpse.
Oh!
Looks like this is where the body was at the time of the incident. No trace of it anymore though.
Beats me.
Looks like the area's been cleaned up. Probably by the peacekeepers or the art gallery staff. I don't think investigating here will turn up any useful information. Corpse.
The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
The victim's name is Issa Moe. She used her good looks to have relations with many men. The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
The victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And
You noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. looks pretty deep.
Oh, so she was knocked out
This
before
may be
being
the real
strangled.
cause of death.
Art gallery search. Woman's corpse. Like the other victims, there are signs of strangulation, but no wounds from resisting. Signs of blunt force trauma to the back of the head. I mean, I wouldn't say that strangulation wasn't the cause of death, because you still could have, we're still able to see the blood where the strangulation was. So she was probably knocked out and then was killed by being strangulated. Alright, where did we not check
to
yet?
investigate.
Apparently I missed something in here. Small window. Post cognition? Anything? Oh. Large landscape painting.
This is...
It's a large scenic painting with a doll made to it. Wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is there a reason?
That's...
If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume not much. Doll named
A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find out what that trick
that
is.
they meant, maybe. New key, art gallery storage. Nailed doll. A doll nailed to a cloth canvas. The key to the room is also nailed on.
That should be enough.
Finished investigating here. Feel like the full picture is slowly starting to come together.
That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? All right.
Where would that be?
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself, huh? And my master does everything he's told, like a good little underling detective.
Halara is right. This is something I took on myself. I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
I know, but
What are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
oh, right. I'll do it right away.
Outside the window? Could that have anything to do with the locked room?
Oh,
Looks like this door's locked.
Well,
wonder what Halara discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around.
I hope that's not the case.
Let's rest.
Steel cardboard. Some cardboard boxes stacked up. It's like they're all steel.
Actually,
They've been left unarranged, so I bet whatever's inside is room.
Maybe.
Someone could probably scale this fence with some effort. Maybe the culprit escaped this way?
anyway,
Maybe, but the real priority is solving that locked room mystery, right? Anyway, it's not like there are any clues left behind here.
Yeah.
You're right, let's focus on figuring out that locked room.
hide.
Gap in the wind.
Here's the window.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay. I can't. I can't even put my arm through this gap. I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
I thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
No, not at all. What's that about?
Near the art gallery storage window gap. A hinged window used for ventilation opens out, but the gap is only about 5 centimeters wide. Well,
Hey! What are you doing here?
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
Wait! I'm a peacekeeper.
What? Of Amaterasu Corporation?
Yes, of Amaterasu.
You totally fumbled that. You're no good at lying, huh?
What did you say?
oh my god, you're a complete idiot.
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to
Oh
lie
my
like that?
god, you are a fucking idiot!
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure.
All right.
Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man. I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door. And paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
Vicky, art gallery storage. Paint on floor. At the time the body was discovered, not discovery, someone from the church tried to enter and knocked over a paint can.
That brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. I have no clue what to do.
Mystery labyrinth time?
Stop being so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
All right, we need to help him.
Finished.
I need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Right! Let's hurry! I want to know how they'll execute him, too.
Currently closed, huh? Guess that makes sense given the whole mailman incident. Solution keys! Get 26 solution keys. Jeez, that's a lot. Post-cognition. Halara SWAT. A crime scene can be witnessed as it existed when the first person on scene discovered it. The first person on scene refers to the third party who was the culprit or the victim. But a scene with post-cognition cannot be touched. Open Path Cafe. Cafe with an open terrace located in Kima district. It is popular among office workers and break and female students on the way home from school. A cup of coffee costs 800 shit. Church. The only church in Kanaward. It's also the location in which the Nameland's urban legend is set. The dark forest is behind it. Nameland. The culprit behind serial murders appearing in Kanaward. The Nameland's crime scene are always locked rooms filled with nails. Individual is suspected of. This individual is suspected of being the Nameland. Name J. Cola, age 48, occupation unknown. Shin. Currency used in Kanaward. A luxury car can be purchased for 5 million Shin. Coalescence. The ability to share someone else's ability. Forensic Fortress can be shared as well. There are 2 conditions for its activation. A person must grant permission, share their ability, the person's hat must be held while the ability is active. Art Gallery, the premier art museum in Kanawa, located in Gima district. It is also credited of the 3rd locked room in the name case. Space in front of the art gallery is decorated with a giant dinosaur fossil replica. Secret Club, an illegal members-only casino located in Kamasaki district. It's also the crime scene of the 1st locked room in the name case. The owner is an old man named Suguma Ihu. One can enjoy slots, roulettes, and card games, but many games have obscene rates and cheating is rampant. Mansion, a mansion located in the high-class residential district on Montclair Street. This is also the crime scene of the 2nd locked room in the name case. Owner of this mansion is a man around 30 years old. He accumulated his wealth through real estate dealings. However, much was made through aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions. There were also rumors of shady deals with amateur corporations.
Laura seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on! Where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
Continuing ahead, it will not be possible to return you for some time. Continue. No. Not yet. I've done all requests and all, right? Let's get the last Gumshoe Gap. Gap with Vivia.
Whew, finally finished a bunch of chores. Maybe I should go make some coffee.
Sorry. I had some soot in my nose.
Vivia, you were in there?
Yeah, I was here the whole time.
You could have at least said you were there. You scared me.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'll start doing that next time.
I don't mind, so please do.
Yuma, you're too kind. You never mind talking to me.
You know, I wonder why he always crawls into cramped spaces like that.
You find it calming in there, right? But wouldn't you be better off on a couch or bed?
If comfort level must be quantified in terms of the physical strain on your body, then yes. But this reminds me of something.
Reminds you of what?
Well, what do you think?
What Vivia remembers when he's inside the fireplace.
What does he remember when he's in the fireplace? Memories about firewood, obviously.
Your memories about firewood?
An interesting response. Do you think I also have psychometry to glimpse the past lives of items? Or perhaps you're trying to say I was firewood in a previous life?
No. I guess that's the wrong answer.
Sounds like
What does being inside the fireplace remind Vivia of? Is it a good memory?
Yes, that's correct. When I was young, my parents would always discipline me by locking me in the storage room. When I'm in here, I can relive those memories.
Huh? They don't sound like nice
good
memories if you were locked in there. That seems pretty traumatic to me.
No, those are good memories for me. I have many brothers. We all yearned for our parents' love. So, no matter what shape or form it took, I was happy when my parents paid attention to me.
I see.
I know. How about you join me, Yuma? Once you get used to the back pain, it's actually not so bad in here.
No, I think I'll pass.
Master, you and Vivia seem to have grown closer.
Alright, let's continue. I'll do a save on slot 3 in case I ever want to come back here, but I don't think that's gonna happen, so yeah. Alright, time to continue. Let's move on.
It's about time.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then. Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Wait!
Whoop! Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
And you are.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower. Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action. That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being. He's
dropping the case would end this peacefully. But still...
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please!
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now. The Neilman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth. Huh?
Oh, you've said it now! There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
But... Please, wait! Before you go! Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Neilman killings.
You investigated the previous killings. We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes. I have no time for your lies.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate.
Non-public information. The victims of the serial killings were all strangled, but the cause of death was not publicized.
Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Huh?
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
What? Wait, please listen to me!
You almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie!
Idiot.
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
That's right!
Halara! Please help! Halara Nightmare!
It appears you require the aid of a great detective.
Well, they're gonna have a nice bath today.
Laura, you came for me!
Yeah, as I said I would.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Sorry! I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Seth, are you alright?
Who do you think we are? In this town,
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to you.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I've set the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the true culprit.
What's going on?
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people of the church. Now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure? There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well... What do I do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well,
Laura
this
seems
time.
to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own?
Time for the mystery
If you
labyrinth.
can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
The Peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price to pay. When I reap the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much? Don't you want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the Peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
That's the spirit. Well, Master, are you mentally and physically prepared?
Shinigami transformation.
What?
Oh wait, Halara is not locked by.
What's this? Has time stopped?
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Not so.
Yeah.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't a one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well. Halara wandered into the mystery labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
You're not even sure?
Who are you?
This'll take too long to explain, plus I don't feel like it. So I'll take that roll over the
Down the rabbit hole we go! Let's go! Ah, great. Down the rabbit hole! Save current progress, yes please.
Where am I?
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
Halara? Let me explain. And that's how this mystery labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves, and the truth is encased deep within. I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte. I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this. Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the Mystery Labyrinth.
That's me! I'm also Master Scaracute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman? We were pursuing that case... together?
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
You remember the exact amount.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something. My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
Could that be...
Yep, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Halara?
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your investigation.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon. That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master, before we head into the mystery labyrinth, let's do that thing.
That thing.
Huh? What thing?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yeah, I am.
Well, this world is just full of surprises. I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the mystery labyrinth.
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
Oh boy.
That was a lot. Here you go.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
Sorry, please, don't mind her.
All right, we're all set. Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
Alright, here we go. Oh, we got a total of 27 solution keys. Nice. Abilities. Repel revelation.
I understand that progressing through this mystery labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth. But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, what?
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind. Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the mystery labyrinth, and you vanish entirely. In other words, you die!
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago!
Oh, relax. Quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway. Isn't that right, Helora?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Halara.
Alright, time for first reasoning deathmatch. Alright, this is the first one. Who's gonna stand in our way? Who's gonna be set? 2, 3.
What's this?
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes.
1, 2, 3.
I assume that solving all 4 will allow us to progress.
Oh, I see.
You see? Master, this is your job. So what's first? How about starting with the clock tower, since it was the first one you investigated?
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
First locked room.
The clock tower crime scene is the 4th locked room. Did you forget already? Ha! Maybe you'll have a better memory than a goldfish in the next life.
Second locked room.
The clock tower crime scene is the 4th locked room. Did you forget already? Ha! Maybe you'll have a better memory than a goldfish in the next life.
First off,
Are you going to check the scene at the clock tower first? Let's go once you're ready.
Let's solve this thing!
Clock tower crime scene is the 4th locked room. Let's hurry, Master. 4th locked room.
Are you going to the 4th locked room?
Yes. The game won't let me otherwise.
This is an exact replica of the clock tower crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers, did you?
No, I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head you almost died. It looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
the 4th locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible.
The crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower. In the middle of the room was a woman's corpse covered in countless nails.
Which means that's the corpse.
Yeah.
Go figures.
There were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls. It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that Nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the Nailman killings. From the look of it, the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, it was locked until the body was discovered.
There's only one window, and its shutters were down as well. I see. So the shutters were locked too.
This is the 3rd floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
So it really is a locked room mystery.
Hey! If this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! We're trapped unless you solve this mystery!
Well, I already solved it.
Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out. You better hurry.
Hey! Huh?
Where did the culprit flee from? A window.
I see. So that's how to make the questions appear.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
Where did the culprit flee from? Fucking window.
Here! It has to be here! The culprit must have escaped through the window.
And your reasoning?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Which means the window was open not too long ago.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes, this style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height, its momentum pulls it down, and once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside. Once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way.
Right, let's try it.
The Nailman killings have already been solved.
Is he that peacekeeper?
It's a mystery phantom! The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us!
You think the culprit really escaped from here? This high up?
Yes.
If you fall, you die. Why don't you give it a try?
Help!
Doo-doo.
Hey, don't drag me down with you!
We can't leave a guest behind, Halara! It would be downright unmannerly!
Thank you, Shinigami. Whatever would we do without you?
So simple!
Dealing with continuous attacks. Press the correct button when you think you have the correct answer to the question and miss phantom
Yes,
those
Lord.
attacks are gonna keep
No,
coming.
tough
Be
for you,
careful to
Master.
take damage if you avoid all assailing stall.
Yuma, the mystery labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery. So solving it will get us out of this, right?
I think so!
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did. They would need a tool to get up and down.
A tool?
You should have found something during the investigation. I was helping you, after all. You must have seen the
That
answer with
ladder.
your own eyes. Try to remember.
Master, concentrate!
What did the culprit use to escape from the high location?
Must be it! That's it! We found the burnt remains of that rope in the incinerator at the church. The culprit had used that rope to escape through the window.
What traces did using the rope leave behind? The thing from it.
The nail that was stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it. The culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails had been hammered in below the window.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window. Unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
A step ladder.
What's that? I can't hear you!
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit, anyway.
Ow. We're alive, I think.
Yuma, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks. You saved me, Halara.
Correct. It's all thanks to me. Money well spent, no?
Well, it was a lot of money.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locked room!
Right.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape. The details of the case are still unclear to me. Was this found in the church's incinerator?
That's right. It didn't concern me at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together. And that's how they made a rope ladder.
What makes you so sure it was used here?
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope, and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color. And there were footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower, facing the wall. Thinking about it now, these were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Wait, wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom, it would have been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props. To me for training you!
Stop.
The culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it?
What do you mean, what of it?
That doesn't change our verdict at all. The watchmaker is the culprit.
No, he's not. He was afraid of heights.
Master, boom, kill the mystery phantom blocking your path!
Yeah!
The watchmaker was afraid of in that match. Fear of heights.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene. And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room.
Oh, nope. feeling frustrated, right? Don't think you can refute that. Really supposed to be afraid of heights. Clock tower goes up awfully high.
Right.
Yeah, the watchmaker was discovered and wouldn't have been able to speak like that. Alright.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene. And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room and escaped via the rope ladder.
This is the truth.
The watchmaker is afraid of heights. He couldn't even look out the windows as he went up the tower. No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So it's impossible for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
Damn you!
And off we go.
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right? Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I don't know why, but it's clear the Peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
Right.
Jeez, who's the protagonist here?
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
The solution blade works against anything in the mystery labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Oh, so sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly. You may be under the effects of coalescence, but you're just an extra here, Helara. So, nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened. Let's return to the case. Assuming the watchmaker isn't the culprit, do you have any notion of who is?
I do. Halara, during the investigation, you claimed one of the people at the church is the culprit. I think I understand the reason why now. That rope was found inside the incinerator, which only clergy members could access.
In other words, whoever tried to destroy the evidence is a member of the church. Prompt and logical. I am quite impressive.
Wait, you tooting your own horn?
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it in here though. Land Killings, Mystery Labyrinth. Alright, I think that should be enough for today. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun with the stream, and let me check if anyone's live that's streaming that we can raid.